Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for SneakerCon Chicago. We're gonna do something a little different this time. You know, everybody brings you the sights and the sounds of SneakerCon.
So let's fucking do this, alright?
I wanna bring you
let's do this.
The emotions and the feelings and to see what the people are about. SneakerCon Chicago. Shout out to Sun Man and these shirts. This is the back. Ed went hard on these shirts. Bless Ed, he does his thing. Shout out to Roughneck for manufacturing the shirts, and yeah, I'll catch up with y'all.
I like the ability to be able to interact and attract people from all walks of life, and for one common goal, sharing passion, stories. You build relationships that never in a million years you would anticipate. It got nothing to do with the sneakers. It has everything to do with the backside of it, the culture, the being able to relate, the chase. And this chaotic stuff that's got me drenched, sweating at 9 in the morning for an event where the AC is supposed to be on, but it feels like it's off. And I'm being whipped with a hot leather rope in the spleen. I'm rambling. I'm sorry. Sneakers are dope.
I got addicted to the people that are in it. When I first met Jay, I didn't have any sneakers except for the ones that I wore to the gym, because once upon a time I used to go to the gym. And I thought it was silly to stand in line just because we were working corporate jobs and I was bored with it. I was meeting the same kind of people every single day, and then I realized that there's an array of people that are involved with this, and getting to meet different types of people. One, it's never boring, and two, that's what I got addicted to. It's just meeting everybody that has a passion for this. So
I think for me with sneakers, why it's so important is just that it brings people together. I mean, sneakers are very important because sneakers is what got me started. I mean, I still love sneakers. That's what my whole channel is based around. But at the same time, look what it brings together. You got hundreds of vendors in here. You got thousands of people waiting outside that just want to meet you, just be a part of the culture. Like, we got the basketball game. Like, it's what sneakers brings to this like community of people. Like, I would never have met you even if it wasn't for sneakers, right? I wouldn't know JC. Some of my best friends, like Qias, JC, Blake, Linder, Rashid, CJ, Tony, whoever. I wouldn't know any of these people without sneakers. I wouldn't have a YouTube channel, like nothing. So for me, sneakers is just like, it's that staple that keeps everyone together. That's why I think it's so important.
About shoes. What I love about shoes is that it allows you to express yourself in different ways, through YouTube, through photography, through fashion. I think that every different shoe has its own story, for like my opinion, just because you get to think about how you got it, how you got to like get to where you got it, and just all the different styles, or just so many different things, you know? So I'm gonna be playing in a special pair of shoes today, but like seriously, there's like a different shoe for everything, and it's just, shoes are really special, you know? Yeah.
I'm here to expose your shit. All these fake motherfuckers walking around, bunch of foo-foos, bunch of bang-bangs, bunch of Chinese fucking wannabe unicorns. I'm here, baby. That fake shit ain't passing, baby.
What do I love about sneakers? I love the individuality, I love the comfort, and I love the style. And I love the match.
For me, every sneaker has a story, so there's a memory behind it, there's some sort of event, there are things leading up to it that the moment I see that sneaker, boom, it's instant gratification. I love the nostalgia, I love colors, I love matching, I love socks. I love the culture. I like being able to go talk to somebody that in a normal setting, I'd never probably have a conversation with them. We'll sit there and we'll chop it up for 30 minutes just talking about kicks and having a good time. I love you guys.
I guess just the passion brings people together. I mean, it's just a form of expressing yourself, in other words.
So what I love about sneakers is just the culture, and then also the memories you make with the shoes and the history behind the shoes and the hype behind the shoes. So it's a factor of a whole bunch of things that just makes it a great community to be in. And I mean, yeah, I mean, the thing that makes me appreciate shoes the most, like I said, is having a story behind them, like having it as a kid and then it re-retro, so I get to go get it again. So it's like a never-ending game of trying to get new shoes, and I think that's what I love the most.
So my favorite thing about sneakers is one, comfort, and two, being able to express myself a little bit differently than what's the base model of what's available in the world. That's pretty much my favorite shit.
This is why I love sneakers, because when I was young, I honestly couldn't afford them, and I used to just watch Michael Jordan, honestly, like I tell everybody else, on a 13-inch black and white TV. And I seen those sneakers, and I don't know, I just fell in love, especially the 5s, my favorite.
What up, y'all? I think the thing that I would have to say that I look for most in sneakers would be comfort. And the thing I like about sneakers is the fact that I can piece it together with an outfit to express myself.
Man, what I love about sneakers is that it brings everybody together, man. It gives everybody a common story to just unite us. Like, I just came back from London. You know what I'm saying? I was over there on some sneaker shit. So that was all on some sneaker stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like, sneakers tell a story. Like, you can look at somebody's feet and tell what they do. You can tell whether they're a construction worker, whether they're a CEO, executive, a pastor, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Sneakers tell a story and they're able to bring everybody together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I met you over sneakers. We would have never been friends had sneakers not established that baseline friendship. So that's what sneakers mean to me. So
This is Guru from the Sneaker Box Podcast. What I love about sneakers is how it brings people together. The nostalgia it brings from my childhood into my adulthood. The unity it brings to people from different countries, races, backgrounds. And then, of course, the shoes, the silhouettes, the colorways, the hunt. It's everything that comes along with sneaker culture. That's what I love about sneakers.
What I love about sneakers is the fact that it can bring the whole, like, a different range of people together. For example, I could know somebody in California that I just know through Instagram because he sells sneakers. I'll go to California and I'll meet him in person and we'll have like a crazy ass time together. Like with sneakers, it just brings everybody together, and that's what I love about it.
What do I love about sneakers? I love the culture, I love the different people. SneakerCon, can't beat the event. Love meeting all the different IG people. Sneakers is just a passion of mine. It's a way for me to express myself, put myself out there. The clothes aren't even as important as long as my feet look fresh. You know, I love turning heads. You can't beat it. Sneakers are the best thing to happen to me. It's a passion. It's a hobby. I love cleaning them. I love buying them. You can't beat it. So if you're not into sneakers, you're missing out.
I love the community. I love just having a fresh pair of shoes every day. Come on, look at this out here. This is what I love about shoes, is that we're able to get together. We all have something in common. It doesn't matter what race, religion, we all got one thing in common, and that is the shoes. It's all one love.
What I love about sneakers, I guess, is the ability for everybody to kind of wear their own thing. And some people like to stick in their own particular style of shoe, but everybody can wear what they want, be comfortable what they're comfortable in, and I think it's cool.
What I love about sneakers is the culture. Where I come from, it raised me on sneakers. So the camaraderie, the people that I meet every day, that's what I love about sneakers, man. That's the most important thing to me, is the people that I meet and how genuine it is. Doesn't matter about the price, it just matters about the people that I get to get along with and I get to hang with.
What I love about sneakers, man, of course everybody loves the actual objects itself, but I've grown to love what they represent, and not only what each sneaker represents individually, but just the culture as a whole. Like, this whole thing is because of sneakers, and that's so dope. And the fact that all my brothers are here with me makes it 10 times better. And the fact that we just get to chill and vibe and just talk about what we love together is what made this whole trip so awesome.
honestly, it's a way to express yourself. It's a way to do something different. Like, I wasn't into sneakers until I was 14, 15. I was wearing Walmart shoes and Payless shoes. And then I found Hyperdunks, and then I found LeBrons, and I found Jordans and Yeezys. And it's a cool way to sort of wear something different, wear something that looks cool, and it's a great way to meet different people. I know people from all over the world because of shoes, so that's what I love about sneakers.
I like destroying them, man. Finding different creative ways to destroy them. Extracurricular activity with them after, we buy more. It's always good. It's fun.
What I love about sneakers is that you can express what you like in colors, and you get to wear really. I can't.
You get to wear.
You get. No. Wait, we do the whole thing.
No, you're good. I can edit.
Huh? Okay, well, what I like about it is that I especially love the culture. You get to meet up with these fun cons and like talk with everyone, trade shoes, you know, find new ones that you never even knew that you loved until you saw it in person. And, you know, hang out with people.
What do I like about sneakers? It's basically what everybody else is saying. Basically what everybody else is saying. I mean, it brings everybody else together. I mean, growing up, I was like, I like shoes, and I never knew anybody else that liked shoes the way I did. And then to come in and meet Daniel, Molly, build our team together, Tracy, Mike, I mean, it's just dope. And then the camaraderie, and then come to these events, and everybody's just got that energy and that passion for shoes and trying to build better things. It's great. I mean, you can't beat it.
Man, what I love about sneakers, I love the culture, I love the people, I love how much you can bring people from different backgrounds to each other. Like, I meet so many people through this at the same time, the networking. It's something people make a living off of sneakers. Like, that's another thing, like it creates jobs in some way. And like I said, this, where it can take you. Like, look where I was at to where I'm at now, traveling around the world, across the country. It's all because of sneakers at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? And it just creates a whole bunch of opportunities, and that's what I love about sneakers, bro.
Okay, so the main thing I love about sneakers, first off, the culture. I can see behind me, it's crazy stuff going on. It brings people together, and it's art. Sneakers are art.
What I love about sneakers is just like the collecting aspect, you know, kind of hunting down all the rare stuff that you don't see every day, and like, you know, working with other collectors and like, you know, trading some of the stuff we have to get like the other pieces that maybe they're trying to move. It's kind of a cool community for like the high-end sneakers, so I like dealing with that stuff.
The thing I love about sneakers is the history behind the shoe. When I was 14 years old, I started collecting. I'm 32 now. Couldn't afford shoes back then. I love the players, love the history. That's what I love, the stories behind the sneakers.
What's up, man? This is Ruben with Original Roughneck. I want to be able to tell you right now, what do I love about sneakers? What I love about sneakers, first and foremost, is when I was a kid, I looked up to all of the, let's put it like this. All of the kids at school were rocking the Jordans. I had no bread. I couldn't rock those Jordans. My best friend was spoiled. He had them all. I took his hand-me-downs. My cousins was stealing them. I took those. My first pair of Jordans that I actually owned came from, I walked into a store. I'm not proud of the story. I grabbed them and I ran. Okay, a pair of Aqua 8s. That's the first pair that I actually could say they were mine, but I got them dishonestly. I'm not proud of it, but it's the truth. So, at the end of the day, it's really about nostalgia. I grew up in the 90s. I love basketball. I love Michael Jordan. I love hip hop and the fashion, and that's what the sneakers mean to me.
All right. What about sneakers do I love? I mean, to me, it's like it's reliving, like, you know, my childhood. Like all the stuff that I used to do, like it takes me back in time. It's kind of like music to me. Like it's like a timeline in my past. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they come back out with it, you know, with the retros and stuff. So it's just it's nostalgia. I think that's what it is. It's nostalgia. And plus, you know, it's like look at this, man. It's like bringing people together that wouldn't normally be together. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why I love sneakers, man. It's just it's awesome.
About sneakers, what I like is I feel like it just complements the outfits. You know
know what I'm saying? Like, it just makes your outfit. Right now, look, you got the white Yeezys on. It just complements the outfit. That's what I love about shoes. The culture.
Jaden, my Instagram's jaden.ent, and what I love about sneakers now, very unique, very creative nowadays. It's under pressure.
20 seconds to count.
I don't know. I honestly have no clue, to be honest.
What makes you happy about it? Like when you think
just the style and everything.
It's just something different, right?
Yeah. Just something different, yeah. Thank you.
I love sneakers. One is because of basketball. So I'm a big basketball fan. I played basketball a lot as a kid. So to be able to kind of express myself in that way, that was a big thing. And the other thing is the people that you meet. A lot of people treat sneakers as like, oh, it's just the shoes, but really it's like the people that you meet. You meet a lot of great people that are sneakerheads from all over the world and all over the place. Different perspectives, different ideas, different ways to wear their kicks, different kicks that they choose. But it's all the community. And so that's why I love sneakers.
People from all walks of life.
People that you meet, people together.
People together.
People together.
The people that I meet every day. I love the people.
Brings people together.
People.
Different people.
Brings everybody together.
Brings everybody else together.
Community.
Culture. The culture.
The culture. The culture.
The culture as a whole.
Love the culture.
The culture of
The culture.
The culture.
Memory about the memories.
When I was young.
Is the history. Nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
Love the comfort and comfort.
Comfort.
Be comfortable. Style.
To express myself.
To express myself. To express yourself in different ways.
To express yourself.
Express.
Express myself.
Creative ways.
Be creative.
I love you guys.
Sneakers are art.
No.